G'day, day 2 in Pakistan, and I'm on the road to Islamabad from Lahore. I wish I could have spent a bit more time in Lahore actually, but plans were sort of already made. I didn't think I'd really love Lahore as much as I did, but today it's been bucketing down with rain. It's raining the first time in Lahore probably 300 years. And on the way in here there's a lot of flooding on the roads and things. They're clearly not capable of dealing with the rain, and my hotel was even flooded. I walked out the bedroom and the hallway was underwater. Went down for breakfast, the breakfast hall was underwater. But anyway, they're getting some rain, so that's good on them. Check out these buses though. So I've looked at these buses there. Well, I didn't see any bus, this sort of quality in India. These are fantastic. So I think I'm going to enjoy this ride. This is not my bus, or is it? Bloody hope not. No. I could have it brought to Multan. Where is Multan? I need the one to Islamabad. But check them out. Oh, I'm going to have a lovely air-conditioned ride all the way to Islamabad. I think it's about 5 or 6 hours. So might go buy myself some snacks. And I'll catch you in Islamabad. G'day cobbers. Okay, I'm in Islamabad, and it was a beautiful ride on the way here. That awesome luxury bus. And they're just like brand new, in good condition. You don't really see that so much in India. I guess a bus's life in India is pretty hard with the amount of people that goes on that. I mean, they could have a bus brand new in 1 week's sort of use. It's probably like accumulated an average year's worth of use, if that makes sense. So anyway, this big 6-lane highway the whole way from Lahore to Islamabad, and not a single piece of road work, just cruising along, not a lot of traffic, really good road. And now I'm in Islamabad, cruising around here, and again the roads are in excellent condition. Drivers here, they only exactly the same as, I don't know, maybe like Australia. Nobody's beeping their horn. There's a lot more sort of like polite driving etiquette going on here. It's not just first to get on the horn gets through. People are sticking to their lanes. They're driving normally. The roads are in good condition. It's probably feels a little bit more like driving in Australia, I guess. Like people, you found in India the whole time, people would just stop in the fast lane because they wanted, I don't know, take a piss or have a photo or whatever, without any consideration to the fact that they're blocking an entire road. I haven't seen any of that so far here, so good on you. G'day cobbers. I'm walking through, well, the lovely leafy streets of Islamabad. There's big houses, it's lovely bougainvilleas growing around, manicured grass. It's all very well thought out. Well done, well done, well done. Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan. Not well done is getting SIM cards. So I managed to, oh, by the way, everywhere around here is big Australian gum trees. And you pick these leaves off, crush them up, and you just smell it. Ah, smells like Australia. Okay, back to the SIM cards. Now this is for anyone that might be coming here for whatever, a month or something like that. You're going to probably want to get a SIM card just to, it's just, I've sort of got into it recently. I haven't done it on any other trip that I've ever been on, but it sure makes your life a little bit easier. So I'm all over it now. And I'm all over how you got to do it here in Pakistan now. In Islamabad especially, there is one big major center for the primary phone provider in Pakistan, which is Jazz. And I've been told Jazz will get you the best service right across, well, except for the north where I'm going. But I got sent on a wild goose chase that chewed up 3/4 of a day just to get one SIM card on my phone. 3/4 of a day. That's a whole day wasted just to get a SIM card. Hello, how are you? Salam alaikum. So it's a little bit frustrating because I don't have a lot of time to waste here. So yeah, but what I was told would happen on a forum did happen, and is that they will try to sell you a postpaid as opposed to a prepaid card. Now the postpaid card, you don't want to have a postpaid SIM if you're just a foreigner here. It's a complicated, expensive, messy setup, but it gets them a lot more money out of you. And I read that they were going to swear black and blue to my face that you cannot get a prepaid. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I went into the big centre, it's all flash and new and beautiful, and they're just black and blue swearing they cannot do it. It is not a thing that even exists. Luckily I took screenshots of the forum post. I put that across the counter to old mate. I said, what have you got to make of this? And that was dated, luckily. And sorry, I'm just at my place, so I'm in here, but I'll just keep wandering down the street because I'm having just bumping my gums here. So swore black and blue until I showed him the screenshots of the forum post stating that that is exactly what would happen. And sure enough, he hands the phone back to me and he's like, okay, prepaid. So, you know, it pays to do, and you don't know what you don't know, right? So for the majority of people would probably just go to try to get a phone card, be told that, and pay an exorbitant amount for a bloody plan they don't need. So anyway, I managed to get the SIM card, but that's not where that ends, because they can't activate it for you. So you've got to go, then wait a couple of hours, and then go somewhere else. Little mysterious kiosks that kind of just on the side of the road, and then you've got to give them money to put credit onto the thing. Sounds really odd that at their big flash centre, and you buy the SIM card, you can't just put credit on it right there and then. But then again, okay, in the majority of Asian countries, there are a lot of things that just don't make a lot of sense, bureaucracy and things like that. Trying to catch up, they're playing catch up. So anyway, finally, it is now 3 in the afternoon. I set out on this mission at 9 o'clock this morning, and I have a SIM card that works. And I've walked down to a dead-end street. Look at those mansions here, beautiful. Okay, so that's where that goes, and that's where that conversation goes, and that story I'll now leave behind me. But just take note, if you're planning on heading to Pakistan, there's just watch my little video, head to the Jazz main office, the main one, and then put your foot down and make sure you get the prepaid. Anyway, that's sorted. The rain's stopped, blue sky, so it's come out nice and humid now, but all the lovely plants and the suburbia of Islamabad, would have been loving that. Islamabad is a centre, as the capital city of Pakistan, that although it was sort of planned out in the 60s, they didn't really think too much about making a centre. So it's kind of just like one giant suburb that you don't, there's no real hub to the place. So, and I've seen a lot of it today because I've gone to every single corner of it. And yeah, it's just one of those capital cities that maybe it's a bit like Canberra in Australia, I guess. It's not really the place you go for sightseeing. Okay, that's my only day in Islamabad done and wasted. As it turns out, let me get onto this one. You cannot, the main bus centre for the buses to to get to Gilgit. Doesn't work. It was offline or something or other. So I mean, there was still people there working, like the staff and stuff like that. They're just like, oh, the system's broken, we can't book anything for you, and we don't even know how to get you on a bus. Their suggestion was jumping into the back of a truck for 16 hours to the bloody north of Karakoram, which I read a few forums, and they reckon that's not a good idea because there's 10 military checkpoints along the way, and they're probably going to drag you out of the truck onto the side of the road, and well, I don't know what happens then. So I have no way of getting out of Islamabad right now. So I might just take up residence in one of these leafy suburbs and be here forever after. At least I have phone service. Righto. G'day guys. I'm up on a rooftop. It's a pretty cool little area. Got the barbecue going on over here. And up in the hills up here, there's a bit of a lightning storm happening. I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to catch any on the camera. But I thought I'd give you a very quick rundown on Islamabad. So Islamabad is a design city. It's all in a big grid. And for anybody of my age who used to have to navigate by, like in Australia, an old Gregory's, whoa, did you see that one? An old Gregory's street directory. You'd have it on your lap while you're driving. And down the left-hand side would be the letters, A, B, C, D, E. And along the top, you'd have the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is how you will find your way around Islamabad. Because Islamabad is, and I couldn't make out what people were telling me to begin with, but it's all like we're in a market area here right now where there's restaurants and things, and you say F7 Market, and they'll know where to take you to. So when you're going around places like, I want to go to this and this store or whatever in G11 or something along that, so the taxi drivers are able to give you a pretty quick quote, or if you're doing Uber or whatever. It's so it's a very simple system where yeah, you're just able to sort of plot it on a grid essentially, and that is my story of Islamabad. Let's see if we can get some more lightning going. It's not going to happen, is it? Ooh. Ooh. He wants to, as soon as I turn it off. Good night, guys.